Donald Trump could win 35 states, but still lose the GOP nomination. Here's how. To win the Republican nomination outright, a candidate needs 50% of the delegates available in the primaries. In the first 23 states that voted, 24 if you count Puerto Rico, Trump won 15, Ted Cruz won 7, and Marco Rubio won 1, 2 if you count Puerto Rico. But because these states gave out their delegates proportionally in a lot of different ways, Trump's delegate lead looks more like this. Through March 10th, he's won 462 delegates. The big deal coming up is states that are winner take all. And like most elections, you're going to hear a lot about Florida and Ohio. Florida gives out 99 delegates, 1/12 of what you need to be the nominee, and it gives them all to one person. If Marco Rubio somehow pulls off a home state upset and beats Trump, the delegate tracker predictions at 538.com say Trump can expect 1,167 delegates. Maybe the most, but still short of 50%. Even if Trump wins Florida, John Kasich's karate hands could take the crown away in Ohio. The Buckeye State hands out 66 delegates, and like Florida, they're winner take all. Using those same predictions from 538, Trump would be at 1,200 delegates, 37 short of the 50% threshold. But here's the question. What if Trump wins a lot of states, falls short of 50% of the delegates, but still has the most delegates? Then the GOP could have a contested convention. This is a good time to explain the difference between a majority and a plurality. A majority is when someone has 50% or more of the vote, or in this case, delegates. The concept of majority rules is not something Donald Trump really values. That could be because so far in most states that Trump has won, he hasn't had a majority. He has won a plurality. A plurality is one when one of a number of choices gets the highest percentage of votes, but doesn't get to 50%. Okay, back to the contested convention. At most nominating conventions, the winner is already decided. One candidate has won enough delegates to be the nominee, so it's a big party for the party to show speeches on TV and rally people to vote for their choice in the general election. But in a contested convention, the delegates matter. On the first ballot, they'd vote for who they're supposed to, and no one would have 50%, so no one would win. Then they'd have a second ballot with delegates from certain states allowed to change their votes according to a whole lot of different rules. By the third ballot, delegates are usually allowed to vote for whichever candidate they like, as long as that candidate has won at least 8 states. But that rule could change. The party could choose to drop the so-called 8-state rule before the convention, presumably to give other candidates a chance. We won't know all of that until July, but we'll have a better idea of if we even need to understand it after Florida and Ohio vote on March 15th.